Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. BP Hero back at you with another bat review today. What we're working with is the 2020 Easton Resmondo Fireflex Balanced. Thanks goes out to my man Brett Whelan for getting me this so I could check it out for you guys. Back on the old baseball field here. 320 down the lines, 350 in center. Not a whole lot to talk about distance-wise today. We'll get into that in a little bit. Hitting our usual mix of balls. Everything from Evil BP 52 Plus, 52 300 game ball, 44 400 Classic M, BP Rocket, Worth Platinum dots, you name it, it's in the bag. This one is a 27 ounce, approved for USSSA, NSA, and ISA play. And when I got my round started with it here, it only had about 40 swings on it. This bat is balanced, and I will say that it does swing super smooth for being balanced. The bat in itself overall honestly is pretty light. You could almost consider going up an ounce in one of these if you absolutely wanted to have one. This bat features a 13.5-inch barrel, and just like all the other Eastons this year, felt good, sounded good, performed well with hardly any break-in period at all. They've really got these Easton barrels figured out. And as usual, this is a two-piece with what they call their Carbon Zero handle, which they claim to be the stiffest handle that they make, but honestly, I didn't feel any difference between this and the regular handles that they came out with in other years. For them advertising it being so stiff, I never really got any really bad negative feedback or any kind of weird feedback from my handle, just so rigid that you couldn't hardly do anything with it. Over to the labs for a brief second, and we'll get back and give you my thoughts on this thing. So on a scale, this one came in at 26.7. Yes, I did mention this bat being light, but 26.7 isn't anything to get excited about in the scale weight. You got to remember, this is a product of mass production. Nothing is going to be perfect every time. Moving to the compression tester, pretty typical stuff for most of the Eastons that I've tested this year. As you can see, the wrapper's on it, and it's coming in right at the 242 mark. And after about 100 or so swings, this is what you're looking at. Right on the line of failing compression, maybe even a little bit below it if you want to be technical. So super fast break-in with these. Probably not the best BP bat to have, but it's no doubt that these things are breaking in fast and being great performers. This stuff out of the way, back to the field. So I have been known to enjoy a balanced bat here and there, even though I'm a diehard in-load guy. And I did enjoy this bat, but the one complaint I had with it was it did seem to swing pretty light. Like, I rely a lot on the mass of a bat to drive the ball and give me a little bit better of a result. And this one was so light that it was hard to get that out of it. If you're looking for something that's just to control, kind of work the ball around and just put a barrel through a ball and push it into a gap and run, man, this is your bat. No doubt about it. Wicked smooth, quick break-in and performance, along with a barrel that feels good and is super forgiving. It's really hard to go wrong. We're going to go ahead and hit this one with the stamp of approval, simply because a lot of times people aren't looking for a great big heavy loaded bat when they swing a balanced bat. They want something nice and smooth, and this definitely still does meet the criteria for that. Big thanks to the guys for coming out and hitting with me on this day. Thanks to Squish letting me check it out. Thanks to you guys for stopping in and checking this video out. What I need you to do right now is go down below, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications by clicking that bell, and I'll catch you in the next video.